the game's on. But there's don't run it on the game's on. But they.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's on target. Puka Nacua. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
First and 10 from the 41. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. To throw, Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Stafford throwing again. Left side, and it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see it make an impact, partner. And it only took them one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On that first down run. Here's second and 6. Pistol snap to Rattler. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And 6 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
They'll run with Kamara, and he drives that clock backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. On the gun, Rattler. Pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. Ooh, bad fortune's turned to good pretty quickly there, Carter. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now. Back now, pressure on its way. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. Is defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you the offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Stafford now off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Stafford from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look at the game, and now they're staring at fourth and long. The Rams are set to punt. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Rattler to the air now. Dialing up a receiver screen. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. Yard completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough. You still feel paralyzed.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He keeps this one himself. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. There's Darius Williams on the tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that 4-yard gain, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Rattler. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Coral. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Stick with Corum. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying the right side with Miller. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Miller. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 7. Rattler setting the throw. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Well, they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That one complete to Whittington. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Second down now, 7 to go. Give to Corum from the gun. Has good room at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. It's brings up an LA first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stafford now against the blitz. Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Corum. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 43. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Got first down from the 31. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And finds Adams downfield. Touchdown made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running left, it's Corum. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Has it in close. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's an airhead touchdown. The Rams start to fight back for their first points of this game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Again, right side to Miller. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Kamara running out of the gun. Jukes one defender. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Rattler. Goes right downfield to Olave. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground, Coral. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gotta be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stafford back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This work begins at the 31. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. On the give, it's Miller. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Saints.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Saints. With it, first and 10. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Again, it's Miller. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All right, set now, first and 10. This time it's a passing play. Dump off caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Motioning left is Olave. Here we go, second and 9. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he will not score, but that does send him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shaheed coming in motion left. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Little turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
So run it down. Inside this out. So run it down. It's your money, y'all. I've been running down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no restoration.
There's Evans set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Rattler on the play fake. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to Jamar.
The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts from the 16. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the metric. Grand about the luxury as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Stafford now off the play fake. Wanted to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's Miller. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Handoff here for Miller. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. Zone read here, the handoff to Camaro. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Nakua here, he's got it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw here for Stafford. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Nakua the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half a yard, and he'd have had it.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He finds Adams, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Corum straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt.
Ethan Evans,
the one to kick it away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive back. It's a sack on the first play.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle 3rd, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Counter give to Kamara. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. We'll give up the middle to Coral. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. before he can pick up that first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Stafford. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth down, here's Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Second and 3 now. It's Stafford once more. Cool's got it again. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Double run with Cora. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
She trying to show me something. I got flows for days. I don't know. Need my red light, baby. Winning the spike, going crazy until the sun.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the red zone now. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. Pistol snap to Rattler. Gets him on the end route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He's across midfield into Rams territory. All at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running once more with Miller. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
36-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Kamara gets it on the draw. Broke through the tackle. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the gun, Rattler. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Grupe sends it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Stafford from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. The Saints add a fifth defensive back here. Third down coming up. Now Stafford to throw. Connects with him down the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling name.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shaheed now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Saints to the line now, first and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's going to be third down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Is this clean at the 30? And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. First and 10 from the 41. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's trying to push the field. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams down by 10. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. To throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Stafford throwing again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So it's a win for the Saints. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.